Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Brunson?
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. Inside, Towns. And he converts the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Towns with the bucket.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Edwards against Bridges. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
That one goes in. Edwards got 5 now.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Anunoby. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Here's Brunson. Nifty move. It's good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Gobert, and that's good.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Gobert against Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. And Hart has it in the corner. Towns, a screen on Randall. Hart the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Bridges with the steal. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. With 1 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. He has 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Lock at 6. Here's Edwards. Conley the pass to Randall. That one no good. Bridges with some nice defense. And it's hard penetrating. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Anunoby. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Towns kicks to Brunson. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Here's Hart. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's good. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Bridges against Gobert. Bridges attacking. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Michael Conley picks one up.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Hart. Towns in the corner. Off target from outside. Gobert the pass to Randall. From past the arc. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks up by 4. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly. But first,
looking at the Knicks, they're right where they want to be. And they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys...
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense, paging.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
PJ Tucker is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Conley against Anunoby. Missed inside. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. It's a one-point game. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
The Knicks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. There's the triple. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And making the most of his three-point chances. That's Tucker just spotted up and ready to go.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. For New York, Josh Hart comes in for P.J. Tucker, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Timberwolves also changing it up. Joe Ingles is checked in for Randall, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back. And when it's loud, it is delicious.
That's one he knows he should have drank.
And kick out to Anunoby. Off target with his three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Hart. Good, and as this goes to town. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Brunson, left side. Over Conley. And it's Brunson missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Ingles can't get it to go. Pass to Anunoby. Back to McBride. Hart with a screen on Conley. On deep, Brunson. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone...
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now here's DiVincenzo. Ingles. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Well, you are in for a show.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to Ingles. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
Here's Hart. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Finally, the pass to DiVincenzo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. New York leading by 3. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
For 3, Edwards. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Out to Brunson. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it goes down 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Anunoby has the open look. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Bridges is checked in for New York. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Brunson kicks to Bridges. To Brunson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Bridges with the steal. Brunson takes off. Anunoby a good look. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
On the wing, Bridges. Edwards defending. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Next ball.
Here's Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just